We have a gentleman who is from Nigeria, who is Muslim. His name is Yusuf. He's in Middletown, New York, on the great WABC. Yusuf, how are you, sir?
Hey, thank you so much, Mark. Mark, I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, you are a good man. You are an honest man. You stand for humanity. May God reward you abundantly. I'm from Nigeria. I'm a Muslim. I spoke to my stepfather. I got 12 half-brothers and sisters up north in Nigeria. And I spoke to my stepfather about 3 months ago, telling him I wanted to come and visit my siblings. He says to me, please do not come right now. We are all afraid. And they are Muslim. So these Boko Haram, the wolf and the beast, they are Islamo-Nazi, just like you call it. You call it spade what a spade is. God bless you. Obama, I don't even want to say, everybody's so angry at this guy. I don't even want to say anything negative on the line about this guy. But you are a great man, and you are right. Please keep it up. God bless you. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
So, Yusuf, how many family members do you have in Nigeria?
I got 12 half-brothers and sisters, 9 brothers, 3 sisters, up north in Katsina, very close to that area. It's very bad. These Boko Haram, they're ravaging, they killing humanity. We don't have leaders. We have jokers. These are not leaders.
What do you want to tell America?
I want to tell America we need to get leaders that will do the right thing, that believe in goodness and humanity. These people, all these so-called leaders, they're only turning their blind eye and they're playing politics with people's lives. These people are Muslim over there and they're afraid. That's what my stepfather told me. Please don't come right now. We are all afraid. These Islamic Nazis are beasts. They're cockroaches. They're not God. They're evil. Evil in disguise. Complete evil. We got to call it for what it is. They have no place in the whole earth. They belong to hell.
All right, Yusuf. No, you've got your family over there. I feel it in your heart and your soul, and it's frustrating. It's been the world for the most part is just watching or not, turning their backs.
You're right, and all my fathers keep saying, may God help us, may God help us. Why can't this leader see what it is and do the right thing for God's sake? These are helpless people. All they do just want to live in peace. They don't want. It's worried about me coming over there and somebody's going to come out of nowhere and then, this Islam monarchy and blow themselves up while I'm going over there to visit them. That's why I said, please do not come. And I'll come listen to him. It's all I got. It's my stepfather.
All right, Yusuf, we wish your family, I don't know what to tell you. We wish your family all the best. Thank God you're here, and keep speaking out, okay?
Thank you so much, sir. God bless you.
All right, take care. It's amazing to me how many Muslims come up to me. They come up to me and thank me. They thank me, a Jewish man behind the microphone, because they know that the greatest, the most dire threat they face are these Islamo-Nazis. These villagers in Nigeria, they're unarmed, they're unprotected. It's so sickening what's happening. It is so disgusting what's happening. And it's not just Nigeria, it's throughout Africa. It amazes me, you hear me talk about the liberal Jews in this country who support politicians like Obama and the Democrat Party, and I go on about that. What is it about liberal blacks in this country? With our first black president, our first black attorney general, how is it that they don't rise up and demand that some focused attention be paid to what's going on, rather than these phony issues in Ferguson, Missouri? You just heard, Yufus. This is no joke. This is reality. These barbarians go into these villages, they rape these women, they slaughter the men immediately. And when they're done, they slaughter the women and the children. 2,100 of them killed 3 weeks ago. I brought it up behind this microphone. You heard it nowhere else. No marches. No damn anything. And tonight, it's Friday night. Some of you are going to go to the movies. Some of you will watch TV, get some pizza. Many of you, wonderful people, you'll be with your families. And in the Middle East and in North Africa and other parts of Africa, In Afghanistan, people are screaming for their survival. Little girls are screaming for their mothers. Fathers are screaming to protect their children. Debauchery, torture, of a kind we haven't seen, goes on and on and on. You know, we Jews like to say never again. Never again. There will not be another Holocaust, never again. What about the Holocaust that's going on now? And will only get worse. These people are not going to surrender. They're not going to take a single step backwards. They have voices that are given legitimacy in the United States. They have voices that are given legitimacy at the United Nations, at the European Union, in every capital in Europe. There's a moral equivalency given to Hamas and the Palestinians vis-a-vis Israel. Moral equivalency, the Muslim Brotherhood and the President Sisi of Egypt. We, the United States, the beacon of liberty, negotiating with an Islamo-Nazi regime in Iran that is exporting terror, that it's terrorizing its own people, slaughtering them, putting them in gulags, raping their women, punishing them. What is this? How have we lost our way so fundamentally? The president gives a State of the Union speech that is so disconnected from reality, so bizarre, and the Democrats keep leaping to their feet and applauding it. The United States Senate, the Republican Party, you've got Bob Corker, an appeaser, a joke, running interference for Obama on Iran, with Lindsey Graham and John McCain throwing in. So-called neocons. How about just cons? The Republican Party can't even come together and unify against this growing Islamo-Nazi tyranny. Let me suggest something to you. Despite all the myths and the propaganda that you hear day in and day out in this country, if we would definitively call the enemy what the enemy is, much of the Muslim world would support us, because it's much of the Muslim world that's being killed and raped and terrorized and living in fear. On the one hand, we're told, don't call the enemy by its name. And then on the other hand, we're told, the reason you don't do that is so you don't offend the Muslims. Offend the Muslims? The Muslims need help. Not the Islamo-Nazis. They need death. Death. And I use my terms accurately, and yet I use this phrase Islamo-Nazi, and for some reason it's provocative. What's provocative about it? What's provocative about it? Are these creatures not these subhumans out of the Third Reich? Yes, they are. They've actually talked about murdering hundreds of millions of human beings to purify the world. Do you think if they had their way, they wouldn't do it? Oh, they would do it. They absolutely would do it.